Hello, and welcome to the next installment of Cooking by the Book. My name is Douglas, a librarian from Baltimore County Public Library, and today I am so excited. We are doing March Microwave Mug Cake Madness. Yes, you heard that right. Not one, not two, but 3 mug cakes you can make in 90 seconds. Stay with me, we're gonna get started. Now the first one I am surprised by. I found a recipe in The Pioneer Woman Super Easy by Ray Drummond. It doesn't involve me cooking over an open hearth. I have milk in the recipe. I did not milk it from a cow, but most likely I am going to deliver it to my coworkers in a basket covered in gingham, so there we are. We are going to make this directly in the mug, and I'm very excited. The first step is just putting all of our things together. Remember, if you're in college, you have a microwave, you have a shelf, you can make cake, warm cake, in 90 seconds. I've got 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, some baking powder with a pinch of salt, and I'm just going to stir this around. We have some milk. I have a little bit of vegetable oil. And she calls for a splash of vanilla. And my last step, which is my favorite step, I have 2 caramel squares cut into quarters and a tablespoon of dark chocolate chips. This is going to be thrown right into my mug cake. And there you have it. In about a minute and a half, I have now created a batter for a mug cake. I'm going to throw this in the microwave for 90 seconds, and we should have cake. But before we do that, I'm going to make 2 more, and we're going to throw them in together and see what happens. We're going to find out which is the best. March Microwave Mug Cake Madness Round 2. We started off strong with a chocolate caramel. We are moving on to the Food Network by Catherine McCord, a s'mores mug cake. Now, Food Network is great. You can use your Libby app to find magazines and get recipes from magazines, and that is exactly what we did. And we are going to see if Catherine can beat Ray in Mug Cake Madness. This one's a little trickier, not super tricky, but we are going to start by making a bottom for our mug cake. So I have crushed up 1 graham cracker, and this is a twofer. We're making 2 of the same thing. I'm using 1 tablespoon of melted butter. I've already used my microwave, melted the butter. Pouring that right in there, and we are just going to stir this up. We're just getting the graham cracker crumbs coated so that they are going to press really easy into the bottom of our mugs. I've got 2 mugs this time, and I'm going to divide this evenly. A little bit of the graham crackers in there. A little bit of the graham crackers right in there. I'm going to use my spoon just to kind of press this down a little bit. I've got now 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and I've got a little bit of milk. I'm going to give this a stir. And then I have 1 whisked egg. So I'm throwing my whisked egg right in there. Perfect. And giving that a little stir. I've got some flour, sugar, cocoa powder, and a little baking powder and salt. So now I'm just going to evenly divide my chocolate batter right on top of my graham cracker crumbs. And then this is also going to form the basis of a mug cake. Ooh, this smells fantastic. The pinnacle of a s'mores mug cake. The thing that is going to have them clamoring for more. 32 mini marshmallows. And I'm going to divide these evenly and just fling them in there with wanton abandon. And there you have it. 2 mug cakes ready to go. These are 1 minute and 15 seconds. March Microwave Mug Cake Madness Round 3. If you can't eat chocolate, we got you, boo. This one is from Fitwaffle, Eloise Head, Baking It Easy. We are going to make a banana bread mug cake, and this is the easiest of the 3. I've got this overripe banana. I'm using half of it. I'm just going to give this a nice little bit of a mash right here, right into that mug. Okay, good. I've got a little bit of milk going in. A little bit of flour going in. A little bit of baking powder. And finally, the pièce de résistance, maple syrup. That is all this one needs. And this again goes in for, at the most, 90 seconds. I am super excited to see how these cakes turn out. We are about to throw them in the microwave and let the March Madness begin. Welcome back to March Microwave Mug Cake Madness. And for the first time ever on this show, we have a guest star. Somebody perfectly capable. Steve, welcome. How you feeling?
Welcome, Doug. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, great, because you are going to test our mug cakes and tell us which is your favorite. We put them all in for about a minute, between a minute and 90 seconds. You want to keep an eye on it, but they are all cooked and they are ready to go. So we are going to start with the Ray Drummond, the chocolate caramel from the Pioneer Woman. And this one you can add marshmallow fluff or caramel sauce.
That is very good.
That one has the chocolate chips and the caramel pieces in it. So it's got a little bit of oomph to it.
I love it.
Okay, perfect. Well, now we are going to go with our Food Network. This is Catherine McCord. This is from a Food Network recipe. This is the s'mores. And when we dig into this one, we got to go down into the bottom because it's got the graham cracker crust at the base.
Okay.
So let's pull this one out. And we have two. This was a 2-1, so I get to try this along with you. Cheers.
Unbelievable.
Okay, and now you've got one more.
Okay,
one more. This one is the one that doesn't have chocolate on it. This is the Fitwaffle. It's banana bread.
That is really good. It's got a great flavor.
So if you were to pick a favorite, because this is March Microwave Mug Cake Madness, which would you pick as your favorite of the three?
There's no doubt I like this one the most.
So the Pioneer Woman, Ray Drummond, pulls forward as she would using a microwave instead of a hearth. This is great. So that is our favorite. But you know what? I'm going to give all three of these cookbooks and recipes a 2 thumbs up. They were super easy. Get into your kitchen, get your microwave going, make yourself a mug cake, invite some friends over, and get cooking.